Hi, my name is Vicino, and I'm going to try to explain how egg jumps work. So, to explain what is an egg jump, I'm going to go to this level here that I recommend to practice the glitch. So, let me get to the spot. Okay, that was pretty bad. Okay, there we go. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to take this safe ring. Doesn't matter. Let me do this. Okay. So the theory is very simple. Uh, if you uh, throw an egg while you're in the air and you're facing the opposite direction that you're moving, then you will have two frames where Josie will act as he were in the floor. So you can just jump or enter a door that it's in the air, as I will show in 5-6. So the theory is really easy. Now to hit those two frames, it's kinda hard. You have to practice it sometimes. So I'm going to show you how I would practice it and as I practice it. So first of all, I usually start holding the button A, as in my case I have the hasty mode, I think it is, where if you hold the shoot button, the throw egg button, and then you release it, you throw the egg. There's another mode that if you press A and then you have to repress A to throw the egg. But for the speed run, I think it's not necessarily easier, or but it makes things go very much better than if it would be in patience. So I don't know, it would be just preference. I use the configuration where you throw X with Y, you jump with B, and you run and tongue with Y. There's another configuration where you uh, uh, tongue with B and you throw the egg with, no, you jump with A and you use the shoulders. I don't know. Oh well, it's preference. So basically, we are going to move to the right in this case, so we have to face to the left. Uh, if we just hold the button of throwing, we can move, and uh, where Josh is facing won't change. So basically, we can just play with that. So now we are going to move to the right. I'm going to do it faster, the throw, because it's easier to do the timing for me. So basically, you do this. Wait a second. There you go. That's an egg jump. So basically, you have to press the B button on those 1-2 frames. So how can you spot to do the timing on all those things? Um, while you're in the air and you throw the egg, you see this animation. So when this animation finishes, that's when it will appear as Josie would be in the floor, and I'm trying. I will try to do post buffering, but I'm not sure if it will be. Not okay. No, it's really hard to get that frame. Nope, don't get it. Wait a second. What's in between those two animations that you've seen there? So basically here you would just press B. I don't know. It would be easier to watch that frame in emulator, but I just can't show it here. So that's an egg jump. So what can you do with egg jumps? You can reach higher points. You can go through doors that are in the air. That I will show you one of them. You can skip one of those scroller in 3-1 that I will show you, and not too much. I think there's you can jump over some rings, but that's it. But it is just quite sometimes. So, and it is a glitch that is not easy to get at first. You may get it at first and wow, I got an egg jump, but it's really hard to get it consistent. So you can do one egg jump, and also you can do as many egg jumps as eggs you have. So basically you would be able to do 6 egg jumps in a row. My highest, I think I got like 4 in a row or 5 one day, but it's really hard. It's kind of RNG, but I don't know. So basically, in this point, this one is easier for me at least. The one that you just start from the floor and you just do this. It's easier the timing for me. But to chain each of them, you have to get another timing, which is the flutter timing. Like if you do it in this part, you see, it's kind of hard. I mean, the timing, it's not something that you say, if you time 1, 2, and then 3, in the 3 you press B or whatever, you're going to get it. No, it's not like that. So basically, this is the thing. One thing, normally here, an application of this glitch. For example, here, you would just shoot the cloud here to reach this area, and then switch to baby pits. Come here, get this wind, go up there, all that way up, and then return back again with the key that is in the cloud there, all with baby pits speed, and that's very slow. So if you stand here, the only way you can uh, go up to here is just with a flutter. You extend your flutter, and then you just press right to get on here. If you move, you can come here and do 2 egg jumps and get up there. Let me see if I can get it. It's really hard though. Nope. Nope. There you go. So you basically there's another cloud right there that you shoot. So if you come here with two eggs, it doesn't matter because there's another egg here. So you can shoot to get the key, and then you just run, and then go here, and that's it. Another spot that this glitch is used is in 5-6. It's in 5-6 where here you're supposed to. Oh, dang. Here you're supposed to get 4 balls with a number and then shoot them in one room. I will show you the room. Let me get there. Also, if you're a new runner, you see me like doing some precise jumps or whatever. Don't rush. Don't rush it. This game is hard to master. I'm not a master of it. Like my time is like 2 hours and 14 minutes right now, but like I've been doing some higher strats, so I think I can get around 2 hours. But well, here as you can see, up there here there's like 4 spots. So the intended way would be to come to this area here. As you can see right there, there's a number ball, so you have to collect all the number balls and all those things. And there's one door here that it's in the air, and there's a platform here. So if you put each ball in each spot, this will come up and will let you go through the door. But you see here, if you're here touching a little bit and you press up, well here, it will automatically put you through the door. So you don't necessarily need to be like in the middle. So it's kind of weird how they work, but for what we want, basically we can do an egg jump to come here. Well, we can abuse the egg jump glitch, not use an egg jump. We can't jump and then pumba, and then flash or whatever. An easy setup for this would be if you align. I don't know if you can see, like, okay, let me check if you can see it. Do you see the right foot that is touching like a red thing of the mineral I'm standing on? Basically, from here, just hold the throw button, hold up, and then press A and B at the B and left at the same time, like this. And when you touch the up part here, let me check. Like when you touch this part here with Josie, let go B and A, and you will go through the door. So let me see if I can get it from here. Okay, so basically you press A up, B and left, and when you touch it, you go. Like it's kind of rare. For me, it's kind of rare right now. If you miss it, you can come here. There's a bat here that you can eat. And come here again. Like it's not too bad. Basically, you would do this. ¿Por qué no me sale ahora esto? Okay, so I have another timing because I use a faster movement here. So my timing is a little bit messed. with that setup. Okay, let me check if I can let this thing go. ¿Por qué no va? ¿Por qué no me va ahora? I don't understand that. Okay. Okay. No was happy. Okay, I'm going to do the faster start because it's. But you have to do that, and I tell you that it works. Like we use it in the van. But I usually do this. I come from here and I just run, 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 and do this. Basically, that's an application, for example. But my timing is very messed in the. Well, it's not an older setup. It's kind of a slower setup. Like it's a setup for beginners, basically. When you get a little bit more like with the mood and all the things, like you go for it and that's it. Another one that is very interesting is 3-1, because here we can skip an auto scroller. Although this one is very hard because you have to chain two exams in a row, and also this level is extremely hard for two reasons. Well, for one reason. The reason comes after this screen here. Um, Joder, estoy ahora. I'm very rusty right now. It's been like a week or so since I have played the game. So here is like a very unique room. No, god damn it. Okay. So after a lot of tries, let's see if I can get it. Please. Okay, so it's been a lot of tries, as that escape is a little bit hard. But here, for example, there's an auto scroller that you can skip here. But you can just move here a little bit, and that's it. Okay, so this is the room that I'm talking about. I'm going to take that safe ring. So basically, I'm going to kill myself intentionally, okay? So basically, you see these donut blocks, if you go under them, it won't start the autoscroller. If you go between these ones and those ones, this one, it will start the autoscroller. But if you go over them with two egg jumps, you can skip it and you won't hit the trigger. God damn it. No. Okay, so that's another application of this glitch. For example, as you go right here and then you go through this, it will start the autoscroller. Another one that is like, for example, that is not used for an escape. It's basically a movement. Here in 1-1, It's kind of easy. You can do two things. You can come here and just put this there and go up. This is one option that it's like one strat that everyone should do. You could just keep like in the first game, come here, shoot this, the flower will come up, etc, etc. But you can just do this. Okay, wait, that's not how to do it. Wait. No. I've never done it. This is strat, for example. There's a strat of YIDS. Let me check if I can. So you can get up there. I don't know how he jumps so high to get there. You can do it. I mean, I've seen the. I don't know. In the like, later or something. Like done it like super fast. Like those things would be like for movement, and so basically that's it. Like there are more options with egg jumps. There will be more options with egg jumps. Right now, that's the only setup or the only thing that we know that works to do an egg jump or to do a jump uh, like a double or triple or whatever number of eggs you have jump. So it's basically it. If you have any question or something, we have a Discord where we post every strat we find, every theory. We can help anyone uh, deal with this. So I encourage a lot to uh, of you to take this game because it's really funny. It could be sometimes a little bit frustrating, but it's really funny to play. So that's it. Thank you for watching and keep running.